The St. James Catholic School community is committed to educating the whole child within the Catholic faith tradition by promoting academic excellence and service. Imbued with the IHM charism, where Jesus is the center and Mary is the model, we strive to inspire, lead, and challenge our students to fully develop their God-given abilities.
Hi, I'm Erin, and I'm interviewing Sister Regina. When did St. James start having IHM sisters?
I think it was in 1923 that our sisters came for the first time. There were other sisters that had the school because the school began in 1906. But then for some reason they had to leave. And so the parish didn't want to have the school without sisters, so they asked our community to come. So it was 1923.
How many times a day do you pray with the other sisters?
I would say basically twice. We get up very early in the morning during the week and we pray together morning prayer at about 10 minutes after 6. And then we go over to Mass. So that time frame, we pray together. And then in the evening, about 5:15, we pray Vespers, evening prayer, okay? And then we have our supper together. And of course, when we eat together, we say grace before meals and grace after meals. So there's morning and evening, twice a day basically, okay? And then of course, every day we go to Mass, so we go to Mass together most of the time. On weekends, we kind of choose our Mass, all right?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. That's great.
In 1906, the Sisters of Perpetual Adoration from New Orleans came to Falls Church and opened a small rural school for children. The tuition was $1 per month. In 1923, the Sisters, Servants of the Immaculate Heart of Mary, took over the school. The school reopened in September of 1923 with 92 students.
When did you know you wanted to become a sister?
Well, it's kind of like a mystery in many ways. When I was about your age, I really dreamed of it. When I went to high school, and I wanted to be 1,000 other things, everywhere from a detective to a stewardess to a nurse. And then after I started to work, I knew that something was missing in my life, and I felt a call to religious life. And luckily enough, I had guidance, and I had friends, and God blessed me with a vocation. My mom and dad were very supportive of me.
Can you share an interesting fact? Interesting historical fact.
St. James has a unique history with our community. We were here for 100 years, and that's a long time ago. And when we started this place, it was like a boarding school for girls. And through the years, it changed when more children moved into the area. We were able to open a great school. And God's blessed this parish with many wonderful students and many great parents.
World War II brought many new families to the area, and the school became stretched to capacity. Land adjacent to the school and construction of 2 new classrooms was financed with war bonds from the church parishioners in 1944. These classrooms are now used as the robotics lab and computer lab. In 1948, a new school building was dedicated. Kindergarten was added in 1949. Enrollment was now at 500 students.
How does it feel to be the younger sister living in the convent?
To be the young sister in the convent, that is fun. Because I get to put on pranks with the other sisters, right? I get to do jokes and things like that, right? And I say because I'm young, right? It's fun being the youngest one in the house. I keep it lively. Yeah.
We chose to come right by the gym because you're always here supporting our basketball, cheerleading, and other sports. How does sports contribute to life at St. James?
How does it contribute? I think sports is a huge part of St. James and cheerleading. This year I felt that the spirit at the games was so great because of our cheerleaders, right? Getting out there during the whistle blows and timeouts and cheering on the games, I think it was a true helper to bring that spirit alive. And I think we are a very competitive school, right? Don't you think? Yeah. Mm-hmm. For good reasons, right? And I think we're very spirited.
How are an honorary Girl Scout and went zip lining with us? What was it like?
that was fun. I have to admit, being a zip liner, an adventure honorary Girl Scout, I have to say, because remember we did it together, right? I was a little scared at first. Didn't you see me? I was a little shaky, right? But as we continued, I got more confident, right? Is that what it's like to be a Girl Scout? Yeah, sometimes you have to like come into it, right? And become more confident. Yeah, so I felt much better when we finished, right?
By 1950, the enrollment in the school skyrocketed to over 2,000. The pastor of St. James acquired additional land and built 9 new classes, which today houses kindergarten, first, and second grade. The large enrollment continued until the accreditation process required a smaller student body. After the death of Pastor Heller, who had a great love for the parish and school, a new auditorium was built and bears his name. St. James School now boasts a new gymnasium, library, music room, art room, 2 new resources room, and a state-of-the-art computer room.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. I'm going to interview our principal, Sister Mary Sue. What do you enjoy most about being principal?
The thing I enjoy most about being a principal is working with students and seeing them every day and getting to know them.
What is your favorite part of St. James?
My favorite part of St. James is everything. I love everything about St. James. I love all the activities from CYO to the Scouts to the PTO events and just the everydayness that happens here at St. James.
Okay, your sister bought you Girl Scout for a day
Mm-hmm.
at our school auction.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what you did and what you enjoyed about it.
Well, I got to go to the day when the Girl Scouts were wrapping presents for the Christmas family that they adopted. And I loved that because I got to see the presents that you bought. I got to help wrap them, and I knew they were going to a good cause. And mostly I loved the enthusiasm and the generosity on the part of all the girls.
St. James School was awarded the National Blue Ribbon of Excellence by the U.S. Department of Education in 1999 and again in 2014. In recognition of our academic excellence, parental involvement, and community support.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and I'm going to be interviewing our school mascot, Shadow. Like your predecessor, you were adopted by the sisters from Lost Dog and Cat Rescue. How does it feel to have such a good, loving family now? How do you like all the attention you get from the sisters and students? How do you enjoy living in the convent? St. James has an annual blessing of the pets. How do you and all the other animals enjoy having that special celebration just for you pets? Thank you.
Dear St. James, we love you. We'll be true to you. We'll keep your colors red and white, and we're flying clear and bright. May Our Lady and her Son keep us ever true to the finest school on earth. St. James, that's you!
Interview crew, and we're interviewing Sister Regina. Okay, start.